Hello, welcome along to episode 11 of Calling Netherdeep. Darcy DM, he's over there.
Yes, welcome back to Call of the Netherdeep. I have with me today Jamal.
Greetings. I am Unit 2B01, your personal artifice assistant. How may I help you today?
I have Matt.
Do you? Matt? Hello?
Do you have Matt?
I think he froze.
Is he frozen? Oh no!
He's frozen in like a
believe-
perfectly contemplative mode. Oh, there he is. We see his face. Matt, hello? You with us?
Hey,
Hello.
Yes.
I just typed a message into the Twitch chat. Yeah, I'm
Oh.
unfrozen. We're good.
Alright, well I have Matt.
I'm playing Miles, who's a PSI fighter warrior human, and we are newly level 7. We were just level 5.
Yeah, I stuck a little bit. We don't talk about that.
I
alright?
forgot the GIF.
I forgot.
Oh, no.
I got surgery as recompense. I have James.
Yeah, James, I play Zydus Dawnbringer. He is a paladin divine soul sorcerer.
And I have Alora.
Hi, I'm Alora. I'm playing Thea, the wildfire druid.
Usually we'd also have Josh, but he wasn't feeling up to it today, so he will join us hopefully next week. Hopefully no one dies. But anyway, last week what?
There will be
Oh,
no
wait,
session
wait.
next week or the week
That is
after, but
true.
sure,
I'm
you carry on as you were.
stupid.
As you were.
Anyways, fucking stupid. Anyways, last week we finished Betrayer's Rise finally.
Woo!
Yeah, that's it. That's all that happened. No, but
It was fun.
yeah, no, it was.
Did we get a long
fun.
rest? We did, right? Yeah, cool. Good.
You've had a
Still
couple
alive.
days.
Okay, cool. It's just because I've got like 12 HP. Carry on, as you were.
No, go ahead. You can keep having 12. I totally won't kill you. But so we last left off. The party had just finished Betrayer's Rise. You'd gotten betrayed. Technically it was betrayed by Aloysia. You guys had a little showdown with that. You found Ao and her party, as they had seemingly been in there for what seemed like years and had much physical and mental scarring done to them. You guys were all able to make it out, luckily. And you spent a couple days recovering, where you regrouped and talked to Question, who agreed to take you guys back to the library of well, not back to the library, but to basically take you guys to her superiors, see if they could help in any way with your current situation, and maybe go kill Aloysia too. We don't have one of our voices of reason here, so that's a very high possibility right now. But we pick back up right before you guys were about to leave. Prolix was coming with you guys. He was going to transfer. He has 2 teleportation scrolls that'll take you to where you need to go. Half the party was going to go with him, and then someone else was going to go with the other party, Ao's party, who would also be joining you, just to make sure that nothing goes wrong, and not everyone gets like cut in half or trapped in the shadow dimension. But
Trapped into Shadow Realm, huh?
well, you're traveling through space and time with these scrolls. You don't know what could happen if you push it too hard.
Teleportation
Well.
spell, right? Worst thing is we just end up in the middle of the ocean and die.
Maybe.
Yeah, that's not awful. Or middle of a rock.
Or
Or
banished
like
to the Shadow Realm.
inside of a wall.
800 feet in the sky.
Yeah. There's a lot.
I can think of quite a
benefits
few
in that.
things that could go wrong with the teleportation.
It's a max of 20d6. Doesn't matter how high we go.
I've got wings. I don't give a shit how high we go, but I don't swim very well.
Half of you ends up in one location and half of you ends up in another.
Bing swims
I can
really
be
well,
a
so I'll
shark.
go with Bings. Can you?
Yes.
Huh. That's
Alright,
definitely effective. No, we just left there.
Well, you guys haven't.
We haven't left yet.
Yet it was the morning of when you guys were going to leave. And before you leave, Prolix will ask: is there anything else that you wish to gather or grab before we leave? This is most likely the last time you'll be able to come here in a short manner.
I think we have established that this is the world's worst shopping city.
Yeah.
So I don't think we want anything from this shitty place. Unless we could go back to Betrayer's Rise and make sure we clear it out.
You wanna go back in?
Just saying.
I mean, I promised no combat, and James is just like, let's just go full combat.
Big old combat, I'll just play Bing.
I'm for it. Let's go.
Let's go back to
I've
Betrayer's
got new
Rise and
spells, level 7, baby.
Exactly, I'm useful now.
I believe with my new arsenal, we should be able to absolutely clear this place clean.
Yeah, I didn't take Fireball. Imagine that.
The mention of heading back into Betrayer's Rise, you see Ao and her party shudder and have the face of
We didn't
dread
mention it out
as-
loud. There was no consideration.
Jamal said it in his voice, that's why I was saying that.
Oh, yeah.
Way to go, Jamal.
Look what you did.
This is okay. What is the worst that could possibly happen?
We're just scaring them.
The other party has been scarred already, and they cannot be any further scarred by
They-
whatever we do
It's
in
true.
Betrayer's Rise.
They were scarred by the way that Miles treated them.
I treated them very well, actually.
Yeah, after you told
So,
me.
shall we away?
Yes, now.
Yes.
Teleport!
Prolix hands a scroll to Question,
Jesus.
and
Sorry.
she goes next to Ao's party.
do?
And
Shut up, I headbutted my microphone.
anyway,
detail.
she casts the teleportation magic as Ao and Question disappear, and Prolix says, "All right then, gather around. Let us be away from this interesting place."
Interesting is an interesting word to describe it.
That's why I said it. Anyway, he begins to recite the magical words, and you all are in a flash of blue light, teleported millions of miles away.
Onto another planet? Okay.
Yes.
No, another continent.
Space.
Are we on another continent? We are, right? Holy shit,
Are
fuck.
on another
We are.
continent.
What is
It
this map?
Welcome, as you all sort of arrive.
Oh
Yeah, you
my
sort of
gosh,
arrive.
it's Ank'Harel, it's huge.
Thank you for saying
What
it. I didn't know how
the
to say it.
What in the world?
As you all arrive, you see just like, how do I describe this? It is very like imperial. It's very royal sort of finishing and stuff like that. You teleport into a chamber that seems very specifically designed to be teleported back to. It's, if anything, you seem like you're in a building meant for this kind of magic. And as you all arrive there, you are sort of led out of the room by a couple guards standing outside, and you see before you. How do you say it again, Allura?
Ank'Harel.
Ank'Harel. As you all step outside, you all see Ank'Harel. The chilly air and the gloomy skies of Bazazon is replaced by dry heat and a brilliant blue sky visible through arching windows of a magnificent building with walls of white marble. Beneath your feet is a teleportation circle from which the glow of magic is slowly subsiding. Everyone, give me a constitution check, if you wouldn't mind.
Constitution check.
Yes. Or give me a saving throw. I mean.
Please make up your mind.
7.
No. A 7?
Yep.
Bear with
That
me.
is a 15
with
constitution
me.
check. Save.
Here, I'm gonna have to do this sometime.
I know this is somewhere. Oh, here it is. Okay, it is only me. Yeah, cool. I got an 18.
Alright, give me a second. I'm just doesn't really matter for Binks, but just for later. You do anything? All right.
Oh, I can roll for Binks if you want.
That's fine too.
Makes life easier.
It won't
Yeah.
really matter. It's more of a flavor thing. So
I meant in general. Just save you the
Yeah.
effort.
that'd be much appreciated. But Xylus and Toby, both of you are fine as you come out of the blue light. But Miles and not Alora, Thea, both
It
of
happened
you
again.
feel your stomach. What? No, you guys are here. You're in the right spot. But both of you feel your stomach churn as the rapid teleportation and of such a long distance doesn't really seem to be settling very well with any of you. You feel not good, to say the least. Basically.
I throw up.
But Prolix will sort of lead you out of the chamber that you all are currently in. And as you leave, you enter into a passageway. It seems like these teleportation pads are meant for people coming in, and it's leading you sort of towards a security checkpoint, as is, where you see AO and Question are there waiting for you. Just as a reminder, AO's party did have a couple days to heal, but they aren't looking the greatest still a little bit weak, and it seems as though the teleportation jostled them up a little bit. Question will say, did you all have a nice trip?
Splendid.
It was terrible.
I am fine.
Let's not do that again.
Prolix will sort of laugh and he'll say, yes, I don't think we should be doing that again, as I am now out of scrolls. He'll sort of turn to you all and say, while I did love meeting all of you and traveling with you, I must return to my superiors at the Alliance. What's the full name of this? The Alliance of Allsight. He will turn to Toby, and he will hand you a stone. He will say, if you don't mind, my superiors would appreciate being able to talk to you about some of the events that happened there, especially any events that pertain to Betrayer's Rise. So, if you would kindly, most likely in a couple days, you will receive a call on that stone. You'll receive a message, I should say. If you would talk to them, I would much appreciate it. But, of course, you don't need to. You are still free people.
Understood.
And he'll sort of start to leave. He'll go off in his own way. But Question will say, you wanted to... We should go to the Cobalt Soul. I have to report what I found, and I did promise you all access to the materials that we had there. So, let's go. And she'll sort of lead you through the checkpoint and into the city itself. As you sort of leave the building, it's very hot here, especially compared to sort of the... How do I describe it? It was... I don't know how to describe this. Trouble. Where you guys were before, it was like very much constantly like a fall, winter type weather, where it was always cold enough where you needed cloaks and jackets. But here, it seems as though you are now in a place that is very much set in a desert, and so it has become much, much hotter. But as you travel through the streets, you see very, very many. It's hustling and bustling. It is. People are trading. It's one of the biggest cities that most of you have seen before. People of all different races, all different sizes, all going around talking and doing general. Yeah, that's a word. Doing different things, but she leads you. Question sort of leads you down some alleys, down some corridors, or not corridors, but alleys. Just leads you through the streets. You generally get the sense that currently you are in a bit of a nicer part of town. Just as people are very fancily dressed, and people are very. It seems as though gold is being spent very plentifully here, as just looking at some of the prices on some like the stores that you pass, very high prices. But yes. She takes you to a temple. Make sure. Give me a moment.
A temple to who?
It's a good question. Oh, fuck, I hate these goddamn names.
By the sounds of the music, it's Das and Darren, God of Thieves.
There, I'll put the name of the god.
Oh, like the Eon songs.
Oh, yeah, Ayun.
Ayun. She will inform you that this is where a branch of the Library of the Cobalt Soul is housed. It's their main base of operations here. As you all go inside, it is very much lined with books, and there are many scholars walking around, and many people in here just casually studying, stuff like that. It seems as though they aren't. It's a library, right? No, everyone's here doing whatever they need to do. School, kids, all that stuff.
I'm sorry, did I miss a step? You said we're going to a temple and then we were in a library. How did I miss those two things becoming one?
So it's a temple, right?
Right.
There is the temple part, but the part that question leads you to.
Okay, so it's a library in the temple. Sorry,
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, my brain isn't
No,
playing
that's
game.
Yeah, my brain's working a little bit slow right now.
Fair enough.
But give me a second. Just happened. She leads you to a little bit of a balcony that stands out and it looks over the city. And as you guys are going in there, she says that I wish to introduce you to the leader of the Cobalt Soul, and then I guess we could just go from there. His name is Iwo Zolare. He is, well, to say he's the leader is technically not true. He's the person that I currently report to. So in a sense, he is my leader, but okay. Besides that, she opens the door, and there before you, you see a half-orc in very much standard, like, sneaky operative, like, attire. Like, it's very obvious that this guy is, I don't want to say a thief, but he's like a spy, basically. You can tell that right away. Yes, yeah. Very much. Do
He's
the
like,
Egyptian.
yeah, he's doing like Splinter Cell, like split upside down,
Yeah.
hanging from walls, with a
Sure.
single monocle on his black cloak.
He has numerous body piercings, and he is currently reading a book as he is sitting on just the balcony's ledge right now, reading his book. Next to him, there's a staff topped with the carving of a snake's head. Question sort of says, "Hello, Owen. I'm back from Bazon. Obviously, I brought a few guests with me. I'm also missing a couple people, as you can most likely tell. I'm here to give my report, but I also did promise our friends here that they could use our resources. I know that you'll probably want to have a chat with them and talk to them about it first, but figured I need to give my report first." And he will sort of... He'll finish the page that he's reading, sort of put his bookmark down, close it. He'll turn to you all and question. He'll say, "Yes, I would like your report before we start offering the help of the library to whoever these people are, as I am not familiar with them."
Just smile and wave.
I'm tempted to tell him that these people are hungry, but I'll wait.
He'll turn to you all and he'll say, "If you don't mind, I would like to have the conversation in private with question here. If you go down to the front desk, you must have passed it on your way here, or I can have someone lead you to it. They will accommodate you with whatever you need currently. Once I'm finished with the question, I'll call for you guys and we can continue this discussion." And with that, he'll sort of snap his fingers, and two servants will come out and they'll say, "If you would follow us, we will take you to a waiting area where you all can rest, or whatever you need for right now." And so then they lead you back, basically to the front of the building, where there's a little waiting area there, and tons of chairs to sit down. There is a light bookshelf there with a few books there for reading while you wait. But before they leave, they'll say, "Is there anything that we can get you all to make your stay a little bit more comfortable? Or..."
Do you have like some ice water? It is so hot here.
"Oh, yes, we do. Does anyone else want anything?"
The water sounds good.
I'll have the same.
"Okay, let's just get a couple of rounds of ice water." And they'll sort of leave. And Ao will turn to you all and she'll say, "What do you all think of this strange city and, well, of everything that's just happened so far?"
We don't seem to have seen much of it. Yes,
There's so many people. So crowded.
I must say, it seems preferable to where we were before.
Yes, it's nice to finally be somewhere urbane. You're not used to big cities. Fair?
No. I grew up on a mountain. It was cold. And there were no people.
Well, yes, I suppose that explains your...
Irvin will sort of pop his head up and he'll say, "So you're used to the exact opposite of where we are currently. Good to know."
Shit ups quickly. Trust me.
After a few minutes, they come back with the ice water. You'll all notice as you sort of start taking from it and drinking from it, it seems, I don't want to say it's heavier than usual, but it seems as though it is quenching your thirst much more than just say if it was just like regular water that you guys have in your like flasks or water pouches. Water pouches, yeah.
Am I being drugged?
Water skins.
I
if
drink
you
half
want-
of it and I dump the rest of it on myself.
If you want to ask or take an insight check on it,
Yeah, I will make. Oh, I will make an insight check. I'm proficient in that as well. 20 dirty. As I notice that you pour the water over yourself, I just sort of look over and I'm just like, oh, okay.
you can guess just based on the climate and sort of just where you are that maybe Jamal died. Good to know. That
That's
maybe
alright. No one really cares. Carry on.
the water is either enriched just so that way that you need less of it in the climate, or it has been magically enhanced to do the same. As you are in a desert climate, water can get scarce sometimes. It isn't anything. It doesn't seem to be anything of like we're drugging you sense, or we're trying to poison and kill you right now sense. That's what you get.
I'm just getting sort of like cactus and aioli. Aioli? No, the cactus and what do they call it? Aloe juice.
Yeah, basically.
We'll take a moment. Wait for
Are
Jamal.
you saying it's the quenchiest?
Hi guys, I'm really sorry to let you all know, but unfortunately Jamal has lost connection and his internet won't be resurging anytime soon. Given that we don't have Josh and we don't have Jamal, we have decided to call it a day today. We were originally going to take next week off and then take a 2-week break, but instead what we will do is we will come back next week on the 16th to lay the plot lines out, and then we will take a break
The
on the
15th
23rd.
or the 16th?
Sorry, yeah, it's currently Friday for me. We'll come back on the 15th, and
Okay, 'cause I was gonna
we
say, I
will
can't
take
do the
a
16th,
we
that's
will
my
take a
birthday.
shut up, and we'll take a 2-week break following that. Thanks for watching, guys, and we will see you soon. If you guys would like to say goodbye, those of you who are still left,
Goodbye.
dropping
Peace.
like flies,
Guys.
motherfuckers. We'll see you soon.